In the heart of ancient Bharat, nestled deep within a forest untouched by time, lived a mysterious sage. He had no disciples, no scriptures, no name, only a profound silence that radiated peace. Birds perched quietly near him. Deer rested by his feet. Even the wind seemed to pause in his presence. He was called the Silent Sage, a soul so still, the forest breathed with him. One morning, a group of seekers arrived, longing to understand the truth of the self. They bowed to the sage, their eyes filled with questions. One seeker stepped forward and asked with folded hands, "O revered one, what is the true nature of the soul?" Another leaned in with curiosity, "Is this world we see real, or merely an illusion?" A third, his voice filled with longing, asked, "How can we be free from this endless cycle of birth and death?" But the sage did not answer. He simply sat, eyes closed, silent like the infinite sky. The seekers waited. Hours passed. Birds flew. But not a word was spoken. Whispers of doubt crept in. Why won't he speak? Then came an old traveler, humming a mantra, smiling with wisdom in his eyes. He listened to the seekers, then said gently, "He has already answered you." Through silence. But we heard nothing. The old man sat with them and spoke. The sage lives in Turiya, the fourth state of consciousness. He explained, the first state is waking, Jagrat, when you perceive the world with your senses. The second is dreaming, Swapna, where your mind creates its own world. The third is deep sleep, Sushupti, where the mind and ego rest, but awareness is not yet full. And the fourth is Turiya, beyond all others. Pure consciousness. Infinite silence. Turiya is not a state you enter, it is what you truly are. It cannot be seen, heard, or thought about. It can only be known. The sage has realized this. He doesn't speak, because words divide what is one. The seekers grew silent. Something within them stirred. They sat down beside the sage. Their questions dissolved, breath slowed. Thoughts faded. Silence deepened, and in that silence, they felt something new, not emptiness, but fullness, not absence, but presence. A stillness that held the entire universe. The sage remained silent. But within each seeker, a light awoke, not from outside, but from within, a light that said, "You are not the body, you are not the mind, you are the self, pure, whole, eternal." The forest glowed in the golden light of sunset. The sage, still unmoving, became like the mountain, silent, eternal. The seekers bowed again, not for answers, but for the awakening they had felt. The traveler smiled and vanished down the path. The forest returned to stillness, but the seekers were forever changed. To carry the truth of Turiya in every breath, in time, they too would become like the sage, silent outside, radiant within, for the highest truth is not taught. It is realized, and the greatest teacher speaks not in words, but in presence. Thus the Mandukya Upanishad whispers, that which is beyond all states, the self, is peace, silence, and bliss. If this story moved you, sit quietly today, close your eyes, even for a few minutes, let go of questions, let go of thoughts, just sit, in silence, and listen, not to the world, but to your own stillness. Maybe, just maybe, the silent sage within you is waiting to be heard.